MotorWeek is made possible by TireRack.com and RockAuto.com.
Despite being in the sixth and final year of its third generation, the Toyota Highlander was the best-selling three-row crossover in the U.S. last year. So obviously, priority one for the all-new fourth-generation Highlander is don't mess it up. So let's see what other priorities Toyota has for the all-new Highlander. The all-new 2020 Toyota Highlander has arrived, facing stiffer competition than ever before. But what is it about the Toyota Highlander that has kept it atop the sales charts for so many years? It certainly wasn't the first three-row crossover, sporting just two rows when it debuted in 2001. But adding an optional third row for 2004 when designers correctly perceived that that was where the segment was heading. It was, however, the first hybrid three-row vehicle of any kind when the Highlander Hybrid was launched a year later. And the new Highlander follows a familiar powertrain trail with some slight deviation. The base 2.7-liter i4 is no longer in the mix, but the 3.5-liter V6 carries over from last year, outputting the same 295 horsepower and 263 pound-feet of torque. A hybrid returns as well, but it switches from a V6 to a smaller i4 engine. The now 2.5-liter combines with battery power for a 243 horsepower rating. That's down considerably from the 306 of before, but as you can imagine, fuel economy is up just as significantly. The V6 gets an 8-speed automatic transmission, while the hybrid works through a CVT, and as before, the all-wheel drive systems are unique. Toyota's dynamic torque vectoring system for the V6, rear-mounted electronic on-demand all-wheel drive for the hybrid. Noteworthy is that the new hybrid design no longer requires all-wheel drive, which also improves fuel economy. Toyota claims 35 combined, which is a 24% increase from before. V6 government fuel economy ratings for all but base trim are 20 city, 28 highway, and 23 combined for front-wheel drive. All-wheel drive mostly the same except for one less MPG on the highway. Now, we spent some early drive time with both powertrains in the great state of Texas and found that each has a unique character. The new hybrid may be down on power, but the engine is very responsive. Chances are you won't miss the V6. The CVT does produce some droning engine noises at times, but we'd put up with it considering 600 miles between fill-ups are possible. The V6 feels as strong as ever, and its 8-speed does a good job of managing power without being overly shift-happy. Ride quality for both remains on the softer side, and at times the Highlander can feel like a bigger vehicle than it is. A sportier, more tautly sprung Highlander XSE may correct that when it arrives this fall. Indeed, Toyota has gone to great strides recently to make their mainstream vehicles look and drive more exciting. Highlander is no different, as the word bold can be found throughout the press release. So the new exterior design does stand out a little more than before, and like every generation before it, it has gotten incrementally larger as well. The biggest increase comes to both overall length and wheelbase, which both grow by 2.4 inches. All to the benefit of rear seat passengers, and really here it's all about the comfort and family features. That comfort abounds in all seating positions. Second row seats can be bench or captains depending on trim level. Third row access is good, but there's still not quite adult-sized room back there. Behind it is a good 16 cubic feet of cargo space, 48.4 behind the second row, and a max of 84.3 with all seat backs folded. Towing capacity is 5,000 pounds for the V6, 3,500 pounds for the hybrid. New for this year are softer materials and better soundproofing, as well as the biggest infotainment screen yet for a Toyota, 12.3 inches, available to replace the standard 8-inch touchscreen. Both the screen and control pod are mounted very high in the dash. It's a great new design, both aesthetically as well as for usability. And finally, safety features are as plentiful as you might expect. V6 pricing starts at $35,720 for a base L model, passing through LE, XLE, and Limited to arrive at Platinum, which starts at $47,970. Adding all-wheel drive ranges from $1,600 to $1,950 depending on trim. The hybrid is available in all trims except for L, starting with LE at $39,320 with similar pricing for all-wheel drive. So while everything has changed, nothing has changed. The 2020 Toyota Highlander continues to deliver everything families are looking for in a package that looks better than ever. So without a doubt, when it comes to the Highlander, the Toyota faithful are gonna keep on loving you.